Tori, I'm standing in front of the Ventura County Fair where an officer-involved shooting took place at 3:45 p.m. Now, if you take a look behind me, you'll see a red truck with bullet holes in the window shield. That's the car that started this whole chaos today. Joining me now is Assistant Police Chief David Wilson. And David, could you just step us through on what took place this afternoon?
Yeah, this afternoon about 3:45, our officers are working traffic the Ventura County Fair. We received a call of a reckless driver near the area of Garden Street and the railroad tracks, which is a perimeter road near the fairgrounds here. Officers working the intersection of Figueroa and Harbor saw the red pickup truck approach them. They briefly detained the driver, who was still in the driver's seat of the truck. At some point during that contact, the driver reversed his car, ramming a car that was stopped behind him. Then suddenly put it in drive and began accelerating towards our officers who were on foot. One of our officers had to dive onto the hood of the truck to avoid getting struck. At that point, it resulted in an officer-involved shooting where the driver was hit. He was then taken out of the car. First aid was rendered to the driver, and he was transported to the local trauma center. Our officer who landed on the hood of the car was also injured. He was also transported to the trauma center, and he has moderate injuries.
Okay. Do we know the status of your officer?
Yeah, he's been treated at the hospital where he's at now for essentially being run over by a car and being thrown up on the hood of the car. He's doing very well.
And do we know anything about the suspect?
We do not. We know it's a lone male that was in the car. Again, we got reports that he was driving recklessly prior to the contact with the officers here. So we're still gathering that information, the evidence from the witnesses. As you can imagine, it's a Sunday at the fair, so we have a lot of witnesses to talk to in the process of gathering that information.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, David. And once again, we are at the Ventura County Fair where officer police shooting happened at 3:45 p.m. on the corner of Harbor and Figueroa. We'll have much more on the news at 6:30. For now, I'm live in Ventura. Senorita Los Santos, News Channel 3. All right.